This old Datsun, she's finally back. 38 years in the dark now, breathing again. Found a mystery box in the trunk, no clue how it got there. Back in the 70s, this was one of the first Japanese cars brought into China. After the old red flags and Shanghais were phased out, Datsuns took over the government fleet. Never seen one this old in person. We got her off the trailer and started the resurrection. Open the door. One look and I knew. This thing hadn't moved in at least 20 years. Then I found it. The original key. Still here after over 50 years. That's rare. The interior? Shockingly clean. Nothing's missing. Except the radio. Wait, didn't we have the same model in the shop? Go grab it, I said. Let's see if it fits. Still had Japanese writing on it. Looked just like the original. Every detail matched, even the mounting points lined up. Time to check the engine. Big, inline-6. Back in the day, this beast pushed out 138 horsepower. Not bad at all. Been sitting for over 20 years. First step, blow off the dust. Let her breathe again. Here's the thing. Cars like this don't die from being driven. They die from sitting. The air filter cap, bolts rusted solid. Had to yank it off. Next up, the carburetor. Let's see what we're working with. Surprisingly clean. No gunk, no buildup. Looks like it's been waiting. Coil's missing though. We're fixing that now. Dropped in a fresh battery. No go. Starter's turning, but not enough to crank it. Time to test. Is it the engine or the starter? We tried rotating the crank manually. Nothing. She's stuck. So we pulled the starter. I'm a restoration guy. This part I know well. Took it apart. Brushes worn to the bone. She won't fire up till we swap those out. I gave the rotor a quick polish, just enough to make a clean connection. Slid everything back in. Time to test. Hit the key, and boom, power's back. She's cranking strong now. No delay, no hesitation. Next question, how's the ignition holding up? Point still good? Let's finish the job and find out. Hooking up the fuel line. Moment of truth is coming. The gas tank completely rusted through, so we ran a fuel line straight to the carb. No time for drama. Fuel's flowing. My buddy's checking the accelerator pump. Is it spraying? Yep, we're good. Time to fire her up. One crank. Boom. She's alive. A little throttle and that old Datsun sings. After all these years, she still wants to run. Don't underestimate this little inline-6. She's running rough, but she's running. Shooting out bits of rust like she's coughing off the years. Tires? Shot. We swapped in 4 brand new ones. Half profile, just enough to roll her out. Now that the engine's alive, we move to the next phase. Ignition tuning and interior rebuild. My guy's already at it, stripping off all the old body covers. First up, the front fender and grille. Let's tear it down and see what she's hiding. This part's actually fun. Check out the headlight, almost perfectly preserved. Front bumper's off, now the rear. Then we dive into the interior. Pulled off the seat covers and there it is. Original leather, real stuff, still soft, still holding strong after all these years. This is classic Japanese design. Embossed floral patterns, same on the seats and door panels, beautiful detail. But yeah, looks like the mice liked it too. One jumped out and nearly took a bite out of us. And check this out, rear armrest in a 70s car, ahead of its time, original Nissan badge still there. Time to clean out the mouse mess. Let's get back to work. We've stripped everything we needed. Now it's time for a proper wash. Next up, bodywork. Even a rainbow showed up, like she knows she's coming back to life. Now we're onto the bodywork. My guy's in the back, hammer in hand, pulling dents. The right quarter panel fully buckled. And yeah, it's definitely not matching the left. Yeah, the panel's been hit before. Time to fix the metal. But the real star today? That big old tree behind me. Let me show you how bodywork was done 30 years ago. Old school skills. No fancy machines, just muscle, instinct, and a chain wrapped around a tree. We didn't push the dent out, we pulled the whole car back into shape. The crew's having fun, but the metal's slowly coming back to life. Bit by bit, the front end's regaining its shape. That hit on the right side bent the radiator frame too. No problem. We're pulling that back into line just like the old days. The right side. Fully straightened, we lined up the before and after, and yeah, it's a world of difference. With the bodywork nearly done, we moved straight to paint. A full respray, fresh coat, new life. Now we're reassembling all the exterior trim. When this Datsun first rolled in, most of the emblems were missing. Huge thanks to a friend from Beijing. He tracked down the originals and sent them over. This full set of emblems. Without them, the car just wouldn't feel complete. Huge shout out to our car buddy. He knew exactly which badges were missing and sent us the real deal, all original, every piece. Now it's all about finishing the trim work. Let's get everything installed, tight and clean, and show everyone how she really looks, fully dressed again. Back in the 1970s, this car was considered luxury. Open the door, step inside, and you'll see why. Embossed door panels, clean textures, quality finishes. And then, this, Japan's iconic 3-spoke steering wheel, with not one, not two, but 3 working horns. The center console, clean, simple, beautifully designed. We restored the missing radio, got the headlights back in place, even found the original Nissan markings etched on the glass, one of the earliest. Open the rear door, and there it is, a unique factory badge only found on this model. Tucked into the back seat, a tiny reading light on the left side. That's the thing about Japanese design back then, always thoughtful, always one step ahead. Thoughtful, practical, timeless. And now, in freezing weather, let's see if she starts in one go. She's alive, again. Stick with us, the journey's far from over. Thanks for watching.